revealing that yes, her secret plan is to always...
Blake Lively's lawyer, wants to just drop the case. They just try to just throw that out there.
And they also requested that Brian Friedman not depose Blake Lively.
Celebrities just exposed Blake Lively with an urgent warning. Feuds, betrayal, and a picture-perfect image unraveling. Hollywood insiders are finally speaking out. Has Blake been playing the industry all along? Blake didn't fight for success leading to her fame. Her connections with Hollywood, her privilege, and her advantageous opportunities allowed her to succeed. However, that's just Hollywood, right? Most actors working on set with her didn't share a positive experience. Multiple sources suggest that Blake was difficult to work with during movie productions. When she entered the industry, Blake took charge of every situation. Numerous sources from the industry state that her status allowed her to modify scripts and dismiss directors while forcing her ideas onto production crews during filming sessions. Blake favored specific producers by becoming close with them while ignoring those she considered unimportant. Talent exists in Hollywood, yet connections remain the most essential factor for success.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Body language experts analyzing this right now. How quickly do you...
Wait, stop the motherfucking music.
Don't touch me.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine. You're not really fine. You just can't.
Anna Kendrick? Audiences watched Blake and Anna Kendrick in a simple favor, but found the relationship complicated more than the movie plot. Production staff intervened to make them act friendly because the studio detected excessive hostility between these actors on set. Anna confessed during a BuzzFeed interview that she developed her dislike for Blake during that fateful day. Joking? Maybe, but the shade? Intense. Sources exposed Blake's habit of deciding creative choices independently, which prevented Anna from participating in filming decisions. Multiple crew members reported that Blake would make subtle attacks on Anna during media interactions by interrupting her interviews and using sarcastic comments behind her back. Following production, the actors allegedly required cooperation on promotional work only when it was unavoidable.
A shocking story. There is a rift, and I think that is an understatement of a word, a rift between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. Taylor feels like she's been used.
And this one shocked everyone. Because Blake Lively and Taylor Swift, they were friendship goals. All social media appeared flawless, with Lively and Swift spending time baking cookies and taking vacations until their friendship ended. So what happened? It's rumored that Blake Lively involved Taylor Swift in legal problems with Justin Baldoni. Taylor Swift acted cautiously as she observed how Blake Lively used her in the legal dispute with Justin before withdrawing from their friendship. Taylor doesn't withdraw friendship connections without a proper justification. Something went down. Multiple sources revealed that Blake's hidden actions behind the scenes were warning signs for a long time. Multiple sources near Taylor pointed out Blake's history of using friendships to achieve industry prominence. From her position as a strict defender of her public reputation and social network, Taylor viewed this behavior as a warning sign. Fans have started to wonder about the events occurring in private since Taylor and Blake have not publicly addressed their rumored conflict. According to gossip, the public believes Blake has exploited powerful friendships for personal gain multiple times. Multiple sources indicate that Taylor's strategic partnership with Blake during her career allowed Lively to build positive media relations and industrial relationships. Taylor detected the manipulation attempts, so she separated herself to defend her public image and brand identity. Fans are puzzled by the sudden disappearance of their close friendship because the distance between these two artists speaks more powerfully than verbal explanations.
Next to her, you go out. No, that's all you get today, though. That's it.
I know, I can't believe you.
That's it.
Like,
No,
camera
just that.
compliments
Yeah,
off
no.
camera.
No.
After Green Lantern had come and gone and all that stuff, and we were both single. We went on a double date she was on a date with another guy, and I was on a date with another girl, and that was the most awkward date for their respective part, because we were just like fireworks.
The following part gets you hooked deep into the story. Ryan Reynolds had his first marriage with Scarlett Johansson before meeting Blake Lively. And their divorce? It wasn't exactly smooth sailing. And guess what? The relationship between Blake and Ryan became too close at a time when their marriage hadn't yet been declared finished. Coincidence? Hollywood doesn't believe in coincidences. Yeah, the timing is sus. Very sus. Scarlett has mentioned indirectly that actor relationships become complicated when the partners have differing degrees of success. And Ryan? The public has labeled him a controlling partner because anyone who participated in the It Ends With Us love story can confirm. The script underwent suspected alterations by him at some point. So, did Blake steal Ryan away? Based on the observations of Hollywood professionals, it appears so. The pair demonstrated remarkable speed when it came to finding new romantic partners. Soon after breaking up with Scarlett in 2011, Blake was photographed entering Ryan's residence at night, and the two started dating quickly. Multiple sources pointed to an unbreakable bond between the Green Lantern actors, which led people to speculate that their relationship began before their respective relationships ended.
I think I'm just brunette because of the books.
Everyone knows blondes are nicer anyway. Moment by me.
The narrative begins its return to its original source, Gossip Girl. The screen portrayed Blake as the it girl, yet off-screen she displayed different behavior. The vibes were weird. Blake expressed her desire to join the show while admitting she couldn't perform with a monkey as a co-star. Oof. She reinforced her statement by declaring that blondes maintain a more pleasant disposition. Yikes. But the biggest bombshell? The rumors that Blake and Leighton Meester were real friends have proven false because they never kept a genuine friendship. Executive producer Joshua Safran officially stated that the actors only managed to coexist, despite lacking genuine friendship between their on-screen counterparts, Serena and Blair. And Penn Badgley? Following the end of their relationship, he shared that his existence felt like a trash bag full of broken pieces. Ouch. Crew member reports indicated that Blake spent most of her time with executives instead of socializing with other actors on the set. Multiple crew members reported that Blake tried to establish herself as the main character by requesting unique wardrobe choices and extra screen moments. The backstage power struggles between her and her coworkers supposedly led to significant tension, creating an unharmonious work environment. The problems continued to escalate. Blake maintained a physical and emotional distance from the cast members during production since she saw Gossip Girl as a path to future opportunities instead of a labor of love. Unlike Leighton Meester, who dedicated herself to Gossip Girl, Blake was focused on transitioning into Hollywood. And when the show ended, the Gossip Girl series finale passed unnoticed through her eyes as she seemed to want to forget this entire moment.
Congrats on your little bump.
It made me want to quit my job. I felt really horrible afterwards.
Journalist Kirsty Flaw was stunned when Blake Lively and her co-star Parker Posey seemed to ignore her during the 2016 interview promoting the Woody Allen movie Cafe Society.
Journalists have joined the chorus of individuals who exposed Blake and her co-stars. Journalist Kirsty Flaw from Norway disclosed that her interview with Blake was so poor that it threatened to end her entire journalistic career. Blake reportedly dismissed the journalist and then walked away before mocking her fake pregnancy news, although the journalist had difficulty conceiving. Such behavior goes beyond lousy press because it displays the characteristics of a mean girl. A different journalist chose to stay anonymous to describe how Blake presented an arrogant attitude towards the press, who asked questions she disapproved of, while making sarcastic remarks to reporters. Publicists have reportedly intervened multiple times to handle media encounters with Blake Lively, revealing her to be less amicable than her social media persona suggests. What are the genuine facts behind the situation? The public sees Blake as an average Hollywood celebrity with behind-the-scenes issues. Still, her fans might recognize her as a wholly fabricated Hollywood figure. The golden image of Blake Lively faces its first significant cracks as Taylor Swift steps away. Journalists step forward, and co-stars discuss behind-the-scenes details. The genuine question here is whether Blake Lively can repair her reputation or if her Hollywood career is set to end. The timing of all of this is suspicious. Blake faces the toughest challenge of maintaining her Hollywood image because Hollywood now demands accountability, while fans explore celebrity authenticity. People have dismissed multiple behind-the-scenes accounts about her behavior for years, until multiple insiders step forward to reveal the unfixable fractures. Has Blake spent years constructing this public image, or is this situation merely the result of bad publicity? And that's the truth behind Blake Lively's unraveling image. Was it all an act? Let us know, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Hollywood deep dives.